Alright, Railfanning Adventures first train of the day. Looks like it's a westbound on the BNSF Heartland Division. It's February 23rd, 2022. I'm here in Ashland, Nebraska at the Y. Starting my day here, and then we will be moving to Hobson Yard in Lincoln, Nebraska. Oh, this one's crossing over. Alright. This one might be our northbound. Right now it's heading west, but I have a green for the Sioux City sub, which for BNSF, that's a north-south route. This is the start of the Sioux City sub here in Ashland, or the Twin City sub, depending on which one you want to call it. That subdivision originally was built by Great Northern and then sold to Burlington, CBQ. So there's two signals here. There's a signal that he's coming up to right now that tells him if he can cross the diamond right there. That's BNSF's Omaha, way into Omaha, and Council Bluffs. So he may have a red there and then right there a green to go up, depending on if something's coming east and needs to go on the Omaha or through Omaha, or if something's coming out of Omaha, he may have to stop and hold right there. I don't know. Give this lens a little wipe. Sorry, everyone. A lot of glare this morning. That didn't help. It's not the lens, it's just the brightness of the light. He is proceeding. Hopefully get just enough light to see what is on the front end. This may be empties heading north again. Got 3 units up front. 2 units. 2 units up front. A leader. Second unit. Our 2 buffers. Yeah, these are definitely empty. Most likely crude or ethanol heading back north. We're gonna pan to the north here and shut this window because it is cold. Right now the truck's reading -2. But with the wind and stuff outside, it feels like the real feel -10. Just as cold as it was yesterday. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, I don't have the new truck. I don't have my spotlights or anything yet. Let me see if I can back up a little bit. That didn't help anything. Again, this is most likely empty crude or empty ethanol. Heading north up the signal change, you just went through it. Up the BNSF Sioux City sub. Railfanning Adventures, February 23rd, 2022. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to cut this video. Really can't see. There's not enough light yet. But that's the first train of the day. Alright, Railfanning Adventures, February 23rd, 2022. I'm here on the BNSF Heartland Division in Ashland, Nebraska on the Y. And here comes a westbound stacker, which is pretty rare on this particular track. Most of them run down by Kansas. The power up front. There we go. And our second train of the day is a westbound stacker. Again, this is wow, a lot of new well cars on this one. Pretty rare seeing stack trains on this particular line because their other Transcon line that runs through Kansas City is how they usually run their east and west mail trains. So it's always a treat to see a intermodal on the Heartland. But we don't get very many of them here. Line number 61 I've seen on this particular line. Just moving out here to Nebraska. Not saying that they don't come through here, but it's very rare to see that. And there's enough light, so I'm now shooting with my camera instead of my phone. I hope today turns out to be as great as yesterday was. Got a lot of herds in it, a lot of fallen flags, a lot of cool stuff I saw on the rail. Don't forget to check out our YouTube channel, Railfanning Adventures, and our Facebook group, Railfanning Adventures. And please give these videos a like and subscribe, and please share them with others to see. Again, I'm Rich Bernard, and I am the founder of Railfanning Adventures. I hope to catch everybody trackside. And there we go with our westbound stack train here on the Heartland Division, BNSF's Heartland Division in Ashland, Nebraska. Changing the world one smile at a time. And Railfanning for those who can. Okay, February 23rd, 2022, Ashland, Nebraska, the BNSF Heartland Division. This is train number 3 this morning. Train number 3, westbound. Looks like a unit train of corn, soy, grain. part of the subdivision, sitting on BNSF Heartland Division, a major second train on for them. The main point on for south of the been a pretty busy morning. Pretty cool car. I use those tail right here. BNSF does have heritage cars. They're quite common railroads that converted. Just found out that BNSF will be doing and our rear GPU. Westbound. Railfanning Adventures. Railfanning today's event. Changing the world one smile at a time. Railfanning Adventures, Ashland, Nebraska, February 23rd, 2022. That westbound stack train just went through, and that is how fast the signals change here. These signals are approach lit, so when they are lit up, when you're sitting, so I'm sitting behind the subway here where the Y is. If you ever get a chance to come out to Nebraska, come here to Ashland, sit on the Heartland Division. You can see the start of the Sioux City sub and the BNSF Heartland Division. It's a major east-west and north-south route right here. Signals are approach lit, so if you see a signal lit, there's something coming. There's a lot of traffic here. It's a very busy spot, and the signals change quick. We're 3 or 4 minutes out since that stack train went through, and it started with a solid yellow over red, and now it's a blinking yellow over red. So just wanted to put this in this video to explain this in case you guys ever get a chance to come here. Another thing here, the switch heaters are on. That's what that noise is in the background. There's a crossover. This is there's a crossover to go from the right, or from one track to the other, along with the lead end for the Sioux City sub. And right in front of me, that is the Y that is here. Right now, I think we are still lit because we might possibly have a southbound coming off the Sioux City sub. We shall see. Then panning east, there's a diamond signal. There's the diamond here. That is the eastern leg of the Y. And that track with the bridge there is how BNSF gets into Omaha and Council Bluffs. And then the Heartland Division continues east. So, just wanted to give everybody make a quick video of what's here in Ashland. Wow, and there we go. Right back to clear. Railfanning Adventures. Alright, Railfanning Adventures, February 23rd, 2022. Ashland, Nebraska, on the Y. Watching trains on the BNSF Heartland Division. Here comes a westbound manifest. flags in the mix here. Oh, there's a beak hole. Here comes a string of Burlington Northern. Again, this train is heading westbound. Looks like the next stop for him is Ashland Nebraska, where I will be heading today. Another Burlington Northern. This train had a limited approach. A yellow over red. Probably stopped. There's probably traffic ahead of him. There's a Burlington Northern coal car. Coal porter right here. And that is the end of our westbound manifest, which looks like it's coming to a stop here in Ashland. Again, he had a yellow over red. There's probably traffic ahead of him. Railfanning Adventures. Railfanning for those who can't. Changing the world one smile at a time. Alright, February 23rd, 2022, Ashland, Nebraska. Here comes an eastbound passing a westbound that has stopped. This looks like loaded coal. Coal drag. Unit train of coal coming our way. On the BNSF Heartland Division. Railfanning Adventures. Railfanning for those who can't. Changing the world one smile at a time. Loaded coal. Heading here on the BNSF Heartland Division. This is train 7, I think, now. 1, 2. Yeah, 6 or 7 already. Heck of a start for the day of Railfanning. Again, I'm here in Ashland, Nebraska on the BNSFY. The start of the Sioux City sub and the Heartland Division. Pretty much had non-stop action here this morning. It's been a pretty busy morning here. Had a couple of northbound, a bunch of westbound, and the first eastbound of the day. the westbound holding along with our approaching bridge view on this cold drag. We also have signal lit for a southbound come up. This is right in front of me. Here comes our rear DPU. Railfanning Adventures, Ashland, Nebraska. Alright, Railfanning Adventures, February 23rd, 2022. So we got a bit of a traffic jam here on the Heartland Division. Here's another westbound manifest stopping at the signal here. We have a southbound waiting to come off the Sioux City sub right now. And looking west, we have a westbound manifest holding. So we got a little bit of traffic here. We just had the eastbound cold drag come through. So, like I said, this is a great location to watch BNSF on the Heartland sub. Again, here's our holding westbound manifest again. Has a stop signal. Traffic. I'm thinking Amtrak's getting ready to come through the California Zephyr. We'll find out. Bringing you all the action here in Ashland, Nebraska at the Y, Railfanning Adventures. February 23rd, 2022. A westbound empty coal drag with a executive Greinstein on it. Passing a train that just did a crew change here in Ashland on the Heartland Division. Here comes a 70 Mac, a BNSF executive Greinstein Heritage Unit. There we go. There's our first Heritage Unit today on the BNSF line. I like 70 Mac. I like seeing the executive Greinstein. Empty coal drag, unit train of coal heading west on the BNSF run. Second unit in this with the BNSF executive Greinstein. Railfanning Adventures. Railfanning for us and changing the world one mile at a time. Again, this train just worked around westbound manifest that just did a crew change here in Ashland. Got a couple pictures of the video of the crew change now. On the Heartland Division, that is door to door. Your westbound is usually empty, your eastbound is usually loaded. See at least a 70 Mac, 80 Mac 2, executive Greinstein, and or Bonnets moving coal. And we got bit of bandit rear DP passing westbound manifest. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, well, the westbound manifest on the Heartland Division waits. A southbound coming off the Sioux City sub is approaching the Y. They're going to run him out in front of the waiting westbound manifest here in Ashland, Nebraska, Railfanning Adventures. This train is coming south and now will most likely swing west to go to Hobson Yard on the Heartland. So this train is coming off the Sioux City sub and will be swinging west. There is 100. Followed by 2557. Followed by 2800. That is a string of power for you. Let's see if I can zoom in and see what 100 is. GP60M. Yep, GP60M. There is a great side-on shot of a GP60M BNSF, followed by a GP39-3, kind of one I use at work, followed by, I think, another G39. Hard to tell. 2800. Again, he is now swinging west. And let's see what wonderful. There is a old BN flat car. We got some track being shipped on this now westbound manifest. Hang on, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to get situated here. I'm trying to get this window up. It is freezing cold here. I'll be shooting out of the truck all day. It is negative. Negative. I was out earlier trying to get a picture and my hands actually started to hurt. It's that cold. And windy. Cold and windy here. It has been a very busy morning here in Ashland. I had planned on heading west to Lincoln, Hobson Yard, and haven't had a chance to get out of here yet, just because the amount of traffic that has been passing me here. It's been non-stop. This is number 8 or 9. Again, Ashland, Nebraska. I'm right behind the subway here. Right across from the golf course. Great place to watch action on the BNSF Heartland Division and catching anything coming down the Sioux City sub or going up the Sioux City sub. Again, the Sioux City sub is a north-south route, or the Twin City sub. And then the Heartland Division is a major east-west route for BNSF. I think we got a Santa Fe gondola, third one here. Not that one. Not that one. This one right here. Santa Fe. That's a good fallen flag car for all my fallen flag friends. Again, this has just become a westbound manifest. It came off the Sioux City subdivision, is now heading west, either going to Havelock Yard or Hobson Yard. Railfanning Adventures. Railfanning, for those who can't, changing the world one smile at a time. Another great trade. Hey, give the video a like and please subscribe. Alright, Railfanning Adventures, February 23rd, 2022. And after doing a crew change here in Ashland, this westbound manifest on the BNSF Heartland Division is going to take the eastern leg of the Y and swing north on the Sioux City sub. Just starting to roll now, turns his bell, gives a blast with the horn, start moving. It's pretty cool. If the crew see you guys sitting down here railfanning, they'll actually let you know they're going to start moving. Either blow the horn or ring the bell, or sometimes they'll even come out the nose and just yell, so you can start recording or taking pictures. So pretty cool. I like railfanning here. Always a lot of action here on the BNSF Heartland Division. This is one of my favorite spots to railfan at. $75.67 is our leader. Get ready to cross over the diamond here. Followed by 47.44, which looks very shiny and clean. Side shot 47.44. And both of the lead engines a little beat up, but that second unit is very clean. And let's see what we get here on this now northbound manifest, heading for the Sioux City subdivision. Well, I had planned on heading west towards Lincoln and getting to the Hobson Yard and Havelock Yard and getting some pictures from there. But I haven't had a chance. It's been so busy here this morning. We've had quite a bit of traffic here. And he is on the eastern leg of the Y. Pretty long manifest here. Now heading north. Crossing the diamond right there. That diamond is where the Eastern Redwood Y crosses over the BNSF Omaha Council Bluff line. Great sound of them steel wheels going over the road there on that diamond. Love that sound. We got a little bit of everybody on here. We got Cargill, ADM, AGP, Sun. Entire train of things made out of corn and soy and again, Railfanning Adventures, Ashland, Nebraska, here on the BNSF Heartland Division. Watching this train go from the Heartland Division, swing north on the Sioux City Sub or Twin City Sub. We're gonna try to head west down to Havelock and Hobson Yard and catch some action there, but haven't had a chance to get out of here yet. Traffic has been pretty steady and heavy this morning here in Ashland. The signals right after the westbound would go right to either a limited approach or clear. I had several trains swing north and a couple trains come south off the Sioux City Sub, so it's been a pretty busy morning here. Again, this is a great place to rail fan if you get a chance to come out here. Just Google Map Ashland, Nebraska. Look for the subway, pull behind the subway, and just park along the wall. You're not allowed to cross the tracks or go out in the middle there, but you can sit here, they won't bother you. There's another spot down by the Dollar General. You can see the signals here so you know it's coming. The signals are approach lit, so when they're lit, there's something either coming or has just gone by. Great place to rail fan, BNSF. You'll catch Ford Power, Heritage units, Ashland never disappoints all my rail fans out there. Ashland is a great place to watch. It's 9:07 here. I got here, I think it was about a little after 5 maybe, and the signals were already green and lit. And it's been non-stop this morning. I hope you guys enjoy these videos. I post them on the Facebook page along with the YouTube channel. Please guys, give the videos a like, share them, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. I really appreciate it. Again, Railfanning Adventures, Railfanning for those who can't. And we are changing the world one smile at a time. been so busy, my camera batteries gotta be charged. Gotta switch batteries here. Always a good thing when you're out railfanning, when you run out of juice on the camera. It's been pretty busy. One auto rack coming into view here, crossing the diamond. There's no rear DPUs on this particular train. Just them two big boys up front pulling. Probably gonna stick around here in Ashland until about 10 o'clock and then head west. Just so I don't miss anything in transit. Should have something coming out of Omaha this morning. Usually there's a war bonnet, a yellow bonnet, a blue bonnet on it, or a BN unit possibly. So you see a lot of the older units in the original paint come through here, so. I haven't checked the Heritage app this morning. Give that a look when I stop recording this train heading north. Pretty big manifest. I'm looking to follow this last tank car north around the eastern leg of the Y. Again, I am the founder of Railfanning Adventures, Richmond, Oregon. Out doing my other job, railfanning for everyone. Getting videos and pictures of everything that goes by. Because that's what we do here at Railfanning Adventures. We railfan for those who can't. And we are changing the world one smile at a time. There we go, splitting the signals here for the Y on the Sioux City sub. Blistering cold out. Blistering cold out. Negative 10 or 15 right now with the wind. Gonna be doing a lot of shooting from in the car just like yesterday. Yesterday I spent the day in Fremont. Got a lot of great stuff that happened yesterday with BNSF and UP. Today I decided to do BNSF, so. Alright, and that's the end of our northbound Railfanning Adventures. Alright, February 23rd, 2022. Here is a westbound empty coal drag on the BNSF Heartland Division, holding so that a eastbound can come down the tracks and head north on the Sioux City sub. Here it comes. So we had a little bit of traffic here. There's been a lot of action here in Ashland, Nebraska. It's been a very busy morning. I haven't been able to get out of here yet. My plan was to, stop here and then head to Havelock Yard and Hobson Yard in Lincoln, Nebraska. But it's been non-stop action here, so I don't want to miss anything or miss anything for you guys, so I haven't left yet. Sorry, I'm trying to reach for my heat control because it is freezing cold this morning here. Right now it says -2, but it's a real feel of -15 with the wind. This train just came off the Heartland and is actually on the lead for the western leg of the Y and the start of the Sioux City sub and or the Twin Cities subdivision. Slowly making his way towards me. Again, it's a pretty sharp curve. Right now he's running east, but as you can see in a minute, he is going to make a left turn and head north. Had some pretty interesting power this morning, including, wow, that's, what is that? Union Pacific behind BNSF? Huh, very interesting. Yesterday in Fremont on the UP line, we had a BNSF engine being the rear DPU. This morning on the BNSF line, here's UP and the second spot. So, pretty interesting lash up. Is 4234 is our leader. And 9069 from Union Pacific. Which one of these doesn't belong? That one right there. This train now is heading north. Again on the Sioux City sub. Our westbound empty coal drag behind me is still holding, waiting for him to get fully onto the lead so that they can get a signal and get him out of here. Great side shot. A Burlington Northern. There's at least one fallen flag car. I have this car in O-scale. Yeah, I'm an O-scaler. Not only do I work for the railroad, but I railfan, and yes, I play with model trains. You know what they say? If you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. Well, I love what I do. I love being a railroader, and I love railfanning. TAEX, TCBX, HOQX, reporting marks on these tanks. Again, it's a manifest heading north on the Sioux City subdivision. Been a very busy morning here. Very busy morning. We had a crew change on another northbound that stopped here, coming off the Heartland division, then swung north. Here comes an ADM covered hopper right there. Another decent-sized manifest this morning. Again, Railfanning Adventures, railfanning for those who can. Changing the world one smile at a time. Here comes another original BN car. That is one of my favorite gondolas right there, that BNSF gondola. Here's a Santa Fe, followed by a Burlington Northern. There's two more fallen flag cars. Some AGP tanks. There is a giant AGP in Lincoln, Nebraska on the, it would be the western side of Lincoln. At that particular AGP, they have a blue bonnet for their power to move their cars. If I get out there today, it slows down here, so I got enough time to get out there. I try to get pictures of that blue bonnet. It's usually in their shed. It's on my way to one of my favorite little shops, Toy Soldiers and Trains there in Lincoln, Nebraska. There's a CP. That's a weird gondola, or a weird gondola. Pretty long. Here's another original BN. That's a good fallen flag for you. This train has a rear DPU on it. My westbound is still holding. Still might be routing more traffic in front of him. And here comes our rear DPU on this northbound. 4715. Pushing up the rear, bringing up the rear. Following north. Ladies and gentlemen, I am sorry, but it is entirely too cold to be out there today. $47.15, bringing up the rear. This train is heading north on the BNSF Sioux City Sub. Passing the signals for the Y. And let's pan back over to there's the Omaha leg, Omaha Council Bluffs for BNSF. And there is our holding westbound empty coal drag. Railfanning Adventures. Alright, Railfanning Adventures, February 23rd. 2022. I'm here in Ashland, Nebraska on a very busy morning for the BNSF Heartland Division. Literally, my northbound manifest just cleared up, went up north on the Sioux City Sub. I can literally see the end of the train here, still heading north. And this westbound empty coal drag just came around the corner. Now he does have a stop signal here, so, but like I said, it's been a very, very busy morning. Again, I said I'm going to wait until about 10 o'clock to head west. This is a long string of empty coal cars waiting to come through here in Ashland. Railfanning Adventures. Railfanning for those who can't. And I am changing the world one smile at a time. My name's Rich Bernardin, and I am the founder of Railfanning Adventures. Hope to catch you trackside. Alright, February 23rd, 2022. Ashland, Nebraska. And heading east right now on the BNSF Heartland Division is a loaded coal drag, which I believe is going to cross from one track to the other right here at this checkpoint, because there is a empty coal drag holding on the same track that this train is coming east on right now. Should catch him cross from right here. There he goes. Yep, switching tracks. there is an empty westbound right behind me that's been waiting, I guess, for this eastbound and the northbound that just went by to get out of the way. Here comes loaded coal here on the BNSF Heartland Division, where coal is king. See a lot of coal drags on this line. Awesome. Little horn toot for us. 752. Another unit train of coal heading east. That was a cool little encounter with another awesome crew here in Ashland. I'll tell you what, one of my favorite places to come and watch trains because of the interaction that you have with maintenance and the crews here. They do crew changes here, and the crews will actually stop and talk to you. They'll blow the horn going by, they'll turn the bell on. If they're doing a crew change before they get going, they'll either come out the nose and yell for you to start recording, blow the horn, or ring the bell, or flash the lights. I've had them do all of that to get my attention so I could start recording for you guys. So. Again, if you ever get the chance to come Railfanning, Nebraska, Google Map Ashland, Nebraska, look for the subway, park right behind the subway, and you'll be right here at the BNSF Ashland Y. This train was coming east on Main 1 and then switched over to Main 2 to pass the train that is waiting over on Main 1 to head west, another empty unit train of coal. So far today we've had, I lost count of how many trains I haven't been able to get out of here. I was planning on going west to Hobson and Havelock Yard. But it's just been one train after another all morning long here. And I don't want to miss anything. What is this coming on the rear? There's our heritage view. We've already had one heritage unit of BNSF. Executive Greinsteins. I've seen a lot of cool power today, from 70 max to it's just been non-stop. Can't wait to cut this video together tonight, get it out there for you guys to watch. A lot of great stuff so far. And the day is just starting at 10 o'clock. Yesterday, spent the day in Fremont. That video is up. Check it out. Give it a like. Subscribe on the YouTube channel. Share it off our Facebook group, Railfanning Adventures Destination Point. My name is Richard Bernardin, and I am the founder of Railfanning. Here's our rear view, 8444. Alright, after waiting for several northbounds and a couple eastbounds, our westbound empty coal drag is finally heading west on the BNSF Heartland Division here in Ashland, Nebraska. Railfanning Adventures, February 23rd, 2022. 99, 44 is our leader. 63, 19, second slot. There's our 8. And our ES44 HD. Pulling the unit train of empty coal cars west through Ashland, Nebraska. Again, Railfanning Adventures, Railfanning for those who can't. Changing the world one smile at a time. My name is Richard Bernardin, and I am the founder of Railfanning Adventures. Thanks for joining me. Welcome aboard. It has been one heck of a busy morning here in to head down the Hobson and Havelock Yard today in Nebraska, but I haven't been able to get out of Ashland yet. It's been one train after another here. I am not complaining. It's been a great day so far. Can't wait to get down there and see what else we can. At the rear of this train, rear DPU. If I can get them when they're going by. No wonder he was able to get up and get going so quick. There's 4 big boys at the end of this train. We got 3 locos pushing the end of this train as our rear DPU. 49, 1984. Railfanning Adventures, Ashland, Nebraska. All right, Railfanning Adventures, February 23rd, 2022. I'm here in Ashland, Nebraska still. And here comes another eastbound coal drag on the BNSF Heartland Division. Guys, I lost count of how many trains. I said I was going to be out of here by 10. The traffic hasn't stopped, so at some point I'm going to head west when it slows down. Hopefully there's a little lull. I can get out of here. 70 Mac and an ace. 70 Mac leading an ace, heading east, pulling loaded coal. They report reporting mark is NSTX. CCOX. WSTX. And TSTX. Again, another eastbound loaded coal drag being led by a 70 Mac, followed by an 8. Railfanning Adventures, Ashland, Nebraska. Coal is king. This is going to be the last train here at this location. I am going to head left towards Havlick Yard and Hobson Yard. See what I can go find down there. Here comes our rear view. Well, that's 270 Max, one of them being an executive Greinstein I sold earlier this morning, and that one there that was leading this eastbound. I know that will make Joey Kemp smile. Joe Kemp, you're going to be smiling with all the 70 Max. Alright, Railfanning Adventures between Greenwood and Waverly, Nebraska. Here comes an eastbound loaded coal drag. And I believe we have something different in the second slot. Is it going to be a pumpkin or a 70 Mac? Looks like another 70 Mac. Yep, second unit's a 70 Mac. IESX is the reporting mark, and this is loaded coal heading on the BNSF Heartland Division. Again, I'm between Greenwood and Waverly, Nebraska, heading to Lincoln, Nebraska. Padlock and Hobson Yard. That is the third 70 Mac I've seen today. It's been an awesome day railfanning on the Heartland. It's been non-stop action. Stuff has been moving all morning. There is a westbound waiting to come. He just got the signal. We might see him on the other side of this train. This one is heading east. Great thing about going from Ashland to Lincoln is you're on Route 6, which brings you right along the tracks here. Uh-oh, what is this we have at the end? Number 4 on the 70 Mac and another executive Greinstein unit. This is the second one of these today. $97.12. Railfanning Adventures. Alright, here I am at Havlick Yard. And caught a little bit of rail traffic. Got this lovely little switch, some cars being switched here in Havlick Yard. More importantly, here is 5070. paint. Told you I'd make it down here. 1600. And there's our caboose. Again, Railfanning Adventures, Havelock Yard. That is really cool. That is a B40B. Railfanning Adventures, Havelock Yard, Lincoln, Nebraska. Alright, Railfanning Adventures, Lincoln, Nebraska, Hobson Yard. Here's 2711, the local. Working, cool thing about this local is it comes out of the yard every day, and because they have to reverse so far, they always have this lovely little caboose with them. Always. It's always on the rear. And we'll see him again. I'm moving over to my other spot here. Railfanning Adventures, Lincoln, Nebraska. Alright, since this is such a cool train, I'm actually going to record it twice. They're pushing these Boeing cars back into the yard, and the conductor actually has to walk. I guess because it's such a unique set of cars, are so expensive that there has to be somebody on the ground behind it. These cars are actually used to hold aircraft fuselages for Boeing. Property of Boeing. So Boeing actually owns these cars, I guess. First time I ever got to see an airplane train. There is a southbound grain train going through. But yeah, the yard crew is definitely taking care of this particular train. Again, because it's probably super expensive. Says something there. Yep, owned by Boeing. So I've never seen the aircraft themselves. Well, I did when I was truck driving out west, but I didn't have a camera at the time because I was driving hazmat. I was in Washington State. There's all kinds of like instructions. Trying to get as many pictures of the cool stuff on this. I mean, it says all over it. Property of Boeing, special humping instruction. Do not hump. Do not make couples more than 4 miles an hour. This is the one that actually I could read. Yeah, do not hump. Grabbing as many pictures as I can of all the stuff on this. This came in. This has a lot of power on it. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 engines on this. And there's a crew behind it. There's the conductor walking behind it. There's some yard power. No. Yeah, really cool train. I'm glad I came out here today and saw this because we don't really see this on our side. This is like a West Coast thing, or down, I think Texas has them too. But we don't really see this train here, so pretty cool to see. Railfanning Adventure, Hobson Yard, Lincoln, Nebraska. Alright, February 23rd, 2022. I am here in Lincoln, Nebraska, just outside Hobson Yard. And here comes an eastbound coming out of the yard. This has got a unique load behind it. I think these are airplane black cars coming. So our leader, 6358, followed by AC 4400 CW, 6983 and ES 44 C4, another ES 44 AC, another ES 44 C4, and here come what I think are Boeing aircraft holders. XT. Yeah, I think these are things that hold airplanes out west. Or maybe windmills. I don't know. I've never seen these cars before. It's the first time for me. But I think they're airplane holders. I'm not really sure. I think those are the spacers so they know it'll fit through when they're going down the tracks. Do not hump this car. Coupling speed not to exceed 4 miles per hour. Boeing property. Yep. These are for holding airplanes. It says it right there. There we go. Do not hump. I finally got to see the airplane holders. There's these two other cars in the back. Try to get a picture of what it says on there. It says this: do not hump this car. Coupling speed not to exceed 4 miles per hour. And that says Boeing, property of Boeing. And this train has had the signal go out. It stopped short. There you go. Maybe we can turn that on there. There you go. So this is what usually transport those fuselages for Boeing. I'm guessing that's what carries the engines, maybe? I don't know. Railfanning Adventure, Hobson Yard, Lincoln, Nebraska. Alright, February 23rd, 2022. Hobson Yard, Lincoln, Nebraska. Go to one of them more Bonnets. 709? Yep, 709. An actual Santa Fe. A real war bonnet. Wow. They're just moving in the yard. Today has been such an interesting day. I finally got to see the Boeing aircraft cars. This particular unit and those units right there, and there they are down there, are all part in moving those cars through the yard. The crew was explaining to me they have to have people all sides around while they're moving it through the yard so that those cars don't get damaged, even though they're empty, because of how expensive they are and the fact that Boeing owns them. So very interesting talking with the crew when they came up here. Like to thank them so much for letting me get out and get pictures and talk to them, and it was awesome. Railfanning Adventures, Hobson Yard. Here comes another power move in Hobson Yard. Again, I'm on the eastern end looking west. I think I saw this power, if this is 100, come off the, it is. I saw this power in Ashland, Nebraska this morning. That should be 100 right there. Yep. Caught this power. They finally must have got their manifest all broke apart in the yard here. Railfanning Adventures, Hobson Yard, Lincoln, Nebraska. Railfanning Adventures, February 23rd. And here's the local working its way back in to the industries, ADM, the lumber company, with my favorite part of this whole train, the BN caboose at the end. Hi, Railfanning Adventures, February 23rd, 2022. Here's local power passing a coal train. I think the local is going to go to Havelock Yard. That's kind of a weird car. Huh. And then we got this big coal drag going to down St. Joseph. And the really cool thing is there are blue coal cars. They do exist. There's a whole bunch in this train here. I know Lionel came out with some, and I was like, blue coal cars? I've never seen a blue coal car. Well, OMAX, and they are blue. So there you go. Railfanning Adventures, Hobson Yard. Had a great day in here in the yard. Got to go in the yard, poke around the diesel shops, see the turntable, see the rotary snow plow. Awesome day here in Lincoln, Nebraska. Railfanning Adventures. Can't wait to put this video together for all of you. I'm working on it right now, editing photos and trying to get it all together. Meanwhile, enjoy this southbound. There's another blue one. Southbound coal drag heading down to St. Joseph here in Lincoln, Nebraska. I'm gonna have to get blue coal cars. Great. Thanks, BNSF. And there are quite a few of these blue ones. I think they're kind of cool. Definitely gonna have to get some in O scale to make my layout complete. I tend to get only cars that I see out on the rail. I don't go after the 50 ones. And you're an idiot. Not. I love it when people talk. I posted a video of what basically UP is sending east. And this guy, Ian Halliday, I don't even know how to say his last name, is like, I doubt any of that will go on 38G. It's all Reading and Northern. Reading and Northern, all the cryotrans, all the stuff that we see on 38G, the NS black gondolas that come out on 39G and head west. I love it when people talk out their butts. Oh, I see some 70 Max. Last unit on this train is a 70 Max. Yes, let's show me the pictures. Did you stink? I like seeing 70 Max. They're pretty cool. They're different. Here's 60, 79. Why I like them so much. Maybe because they look different than everybody else. They don't have big stands on the back. And the seats, you know, I don't know. I just like them. Railfanning Adventure, Lincoln, Nebraska, Hobson Yard. February 23rd, 2022, and what to my wondering eye should appear but the BNSF, Executive Greinsteins. This is the third one today, and of course it's another 70 Mac. However, it's also leading an empty coal drag back in the Hobson Yard here. It really does appear that the railfan gods are smiling upon me today. What a beautiful paint scheme. They're just cool engines. I like the way they look. I especially like the Executive Greinsteins paint. $96.53 coming in the yard right now. Look at that beautiful engine. One heck of a power latch up here on this westbound empty coal drag coming back into the yard. Keep your eyes peeled. The Veterans coal car might actually be in the mix here. I don't know if I can mount this somewhere. Alright, let's try like this. Nope. That will work. There we go. Get them windows up because it is freezing. Railfanning Adventures, Lincoln, Nebraska, eastern to Hobson Yard. Making this recording, I'm editing all the photos I got today. I cannot believe the luck I had today. I have so much to show you guys tonight when I edit this video together. I got great photos, great videos, a lot of cool stuff. Again, this is a westbound empty coal drag. The way they work at Hobson Yard is this thing will come in, make a hard right, and go around to the I'm sorry, I'm on to the north side of the yard. That's where they tend to send all of the empty coal drags. Then the loaded coal drags come in on the south side of the yard by the fueling pad, come out. And sometimes they run down to St. Joseph, and a lot of times they'll run down the Heartland division, which this train is on. I guess it all depends on where the coal has to go. Ironically, I haven't seen anything come off of the St. Joseph. I've seen a couple trains go down to St. Joseph. Oh, this is a mega coal drag. There's mid-train DPUs and more coal cars. This is a big one. $84.56. $61.33. So get the mega designator. It's basically 2 coal trains combined into 1 mega train. There's a few out here. There's a mega manifest train that comes out and heads east. There's one that comes west. UP has a few of them. BNSF does it with these coal drags. What else have I seen them? Down in Kansas City, they'll do it with the intermodals. Oh, and every once in a while, the unit train of either corn or grain or feed or whatever it is, the covered hoppers, BNSF covered hoppers, they'll combine 2 of those together and send it east and west. So big train. And we're finally coming to the end of this mega coal drag. And there he is, the last of the coal hoppers. Railfanning Adventures, Hobson Yard. Alright, Railfanning Adventures, Hobson Yard. On the eastern side. Here comes another loaded coal drag out. This one, I think... Yep, this one's going for the Heartland Division. Not the St. Joe sub. 8551 is the leader. And 6019 is the trailer. And loaded coal headed east. MARX are your reporting marks. Coal is king. Coal is angry. Railfanning event. Here's my favorite local working. Shoving its little caboose out towards the main line. I love watching this one work. I love the fact that there's still trains that operate with cabooses on them. It just makes my day. One of my favorite things to see. This is the local out of Hobbs that works ADM, the lumber company, and the I think it's a recycling center there, and a paper mill maybe. There's the tower, 2711. There he goes down the main. See if I can catch him over here. And the reason why he has a caboose is they have to shove and reverse for so long. Railfanning adventures. Okay, February 23rd. My luck is continuing. Second unit in this flash up is another executive Greinstein. This is number 5 today. This is the 5th one I've seen today. My luck, I've had amazing luck in the last 2 days. I can't believe it. I'm a fan of 70 Max. I'm a big fan of Executive Greinstein colors, their paint. $97.63, 97.63, 92 acres leading. And there she is, 97.63 coming in the yard. What a fantastic day railfanning today. I can't believe it. This is number 5, I think. 4 or 5. I cannot believe my luck today. I even caught one leading, which is unbelievable. Another 70 Mac, another Executive Greinstein, Railfanning adventures, railfanning for those who can, changing the world one smile at a time. Oh, it's cold. All right, let me get back in this car. It's so cold out. Unbelievably cold the last couple days. I cannot believe that is either number 4 or the 5th Executive Greinstein. Phenomenal day railfanning. I'm here at Hobson Yard. I'm on the eastern side of Hobson Yard. Earlier today, I went into the yard. I got pictures of the rotary. I can't wait to make this video for you guys. I got war bonnets, executive Greinsteins, BN units, a Boeing train. It's been the last 2 days I've been out rail fanning. The 2 days I had off, I was like, you know what, I'm going rail fanning. I need to go do my job, and I'm glad I went. It has been phenomenal. Yesterday started off with a BNSF war bonnet right there in Oakland Lions Co-op, right down the street from my house, followed by an empty windmill train, wind turbine train. And then today, get out this morning, Ashland was nuts. Saw Executive Greinstein there. Saw another one between Greenwood and Raverly, and then seen a bunch while I've been here in Hobson and Lincoln. It's just been great. Just been great. Probably 7 or 8 different 70 Macs besides the Executive Greinsteins. Again, this is a westbound empty coal drag coming off the Heartland Division, heading into Hobson Yard here. I mean, it's destined for the Powder River Basin. That's where BNSF and UP get their coal from. But it's going into Hobson Yard right now. Here comes our rear DPU on this train. Another Acer. Looks like it's 9135 pushing up the rear. Railfanning Adventures. Well, here comes, I think they're Geo train, BNSF's Geo train, coming west in the Hobson Yard. What in the world is this? Wow, what a day. What a day. Well, I cannot believe my luck today. I cannot believe my luck today. Railfanning Adventures. I cannot believe this. The last